Well, there's a criteria on the person who will be visiting us, which are the low risk countries and the medium risk countries, which are categorized by the CCSA.
And so give us a sense, will they have to be fully vaccinated? Where do you think the tourists are going to come from?
There will be, the people who will be visiting us will be fully vaccinated, 2 doses, and they will have to do the swab test 72 hours before coming to Koh Samui. And then there will be a Samui Plus model, which in the first 7 days, they will stay in Samui Extra Plus Hotel, which will have ranges of hotels. And then after the 7 days, they are free to explore Samui, Phangan, and Koh Tao freely.
So how many people, sort of what percentage of the normal tourist level will be coming to Koh Samui?
Well, before COVID, the Koh Samui economy mainly rely on tourists. So before COVID, there is about 90% of the revenue drops. So that last year, there's only domestic travelers, which are only 10% out of normal income. So we are expecting higher income this year when there's allowance of international tourists.
And what sort of countries? I mean, Australians are big visitors to Thailand, but of course we can't travel at the moment. So what countries do you think will allow people to come to Thailand?
Well, initially, the first group will be, I think in the first group will be the European and also Israel. The Israeli, they have their community here. They have the Shabbat house. They have their own community in Koh Samui and Koh Phangan. They have the business. The French, they have the community here. The French, the German, and also the British. So these are our first main target market that we would like to welcome them back to their summer house in Koh Samui.
In Phuket, they've already started this concept of this sort of tourist bubble, but there are cases emerging. So are locals concerned about the health impacts?
Yes, well, from my point of view, the local in Koh Samui, they are a bit concerned, but due to our measurements, well, the travelers and our staff are fully vaccinated. However, what is the best practice is all the measurements of all the personnel in the tourism in the tourism industry, also the medical personnel. They have to follow all the practice from Ministry of Public Health. So, and that's the best to prevent all the COVID from us.
And are local people who are going to be working in the hotels and medical workers, have they been vaccinated on Koh Samui?
Yes, and there is a lot. Now at present, over 70% out of all the population, not just the population, but including all the workforce, all the expats and people living on Koh Samui has been vaccinated, including Koh Phangan and Koh Tao. So all 3 islands, we are fully vaccinated.
So are people excited about this? Do you think it's a sustainable plan?
Yes, it is. I would have to say people are really excited about it because it is very hard to fix all the regulations and laws that they came up to, that was regulated to preventing people from traveling. But then today, we could fix it, and bit by bit, we'll regain the number of the tourists. So we are expecting on Q4 more, but by now we'll start doing all the marketing, and we'll give them the first lot of impressions when they come into Koh Samui.